According to Twitch, the bitrate is funky. I'm hoping it'll sort itself out in a few minutes. Because OBS is showing green. We'll wait a bit. If need be, I'll restart the stream. Okay. So, rather than, well, did it autosave at a certain point? It does. Okay. I was gonna say, like, if I wasn't able to actually do an actual save, so if that being the case, I would have restarted and picked the other character to see their perspective. But since that's not the case, we'll continue on from here. Hopefully this didn't eat into the time limit of the demo. So we have to do this again? No. Go see the mayor.
What's all the racket for, Raina?
Sir, come to my house quick! There's no time to waste!
Now just what is going on here, young lady?
The hero! He's finally appeared!
What?
It's true! He has the Sword of Light and everything!
The Sword of Light?
His clothes are foreign looking too. There's no doubt about it. He's the hero from the legend!
My goodness. Tell me, Raina, where did you find him?
In the Sacred Forest. He saved me from a monster using the Sword of Light, and right now he's resting in my house. I'm telling you the truth. What's more, he said he's on a journey, but didn't have any idea where he was. He claims to be from somewhere, but I've never even heard of the place. Don't you think this is more than a coincidence?
Indeed. It is something worth looking into. Raina, I know as well as anybody that you are not the kind of girl to make up stories either.
Thank you, Mayor.
So let's get to the bottom of this. First things first, let's see what he has to say.
And if we don't like it, we excise him.
Great! Mom, I'm back!
Raina, oh, no.
There was an accident, and
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
Humphrey?
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
Hippopotamus?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Don't recall us giving him his full name.
Good to meet you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Raina's life in the sacred forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Raina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
Old Man Jenkins.
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
That's a lot to put on someone you just met. Vanguard of Destiny, thank you for following me. Hello there.
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all.
Do I know if this story is the same as the original? I can't say for certain. I know I've started the version of the first game on Switch, but I never finished it. But I think the general idea is the same between both games. Fantasy sci-fi mashup. Follow walkthrough well. I mean, it's up to you. Like, I never besmirch anyone for using a walkthrough for any game. If it helps you figure things out. One thing I can say about the first game is it's kind of insane. Like a very bonkers episode of Star Trek. Like 60s Star Trek.
Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the Sword of Light. What more proof do we need?
What are you... I don't have any Sword of Light.
Yeah, First Departure R. That's the one. I couldn't remember the full title.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
I know there's more
Maybe
than
he
one
really
Star
isn't
Ocean
the
game.
one.
I'm not fully aware of all of them.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a Sword of Light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
I can't believe there are 6 of these games. Like, presumably not including, like, ports and remakes. I mean, I think there was a new one that came out earlier this year.
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago.
Next Sunday AD.
On another continent northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place. Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El.
Well, Last Hope came out in 2009. Until it was updated, I guess, in 2017. It's the full listing.
There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil.
Evil.
No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
Yeah, the most recent one I'm thinking of is the Divine Force. Came out last year. I think that's the one I saw like footage of, and the art style did not click with me. Like everyone looked like porcelain dolls.
But I'm just a...
Just a what? A what?
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
And do you know anyone by the name of Cotton Eye Joe?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this. Raina!
I don't believe this. He has to be the one. Those clothes and that sword of light.
I chose Reina. Yep. Yeah. As you can see, Reina. Yeah. Which I didn't like. I rolled a die just to choose between the two. Because I feel like they would have ended up to this point. Spend time outside. Don't tell me what to do, Mom. Better exclusive character. I mean, like, it's hard to gauge because it's so early in the story, so there's really nothing much to pick up on what her arc is going to be. Like, I don't want to like say something mean like, oh, she has no character. Like, it's still the beginning of the story, so there's sort of time for that to unfold. Mage and a strong sword user. I think like the description had her as a monk that knows healing, but I'll take your word for it. Enemy symbols. Okay, so red is bad. Symbol from the front will begin a battle. From behind or be in touch will trigger. touching a symbol from the front, from behind, or being touched from behind by a symbol will trigger a back attack. Okay, my brain was like processing that weird. So essentially like, you know, what other RPGs do, back attack, stun them, take advantage. Let's make a save. Did it say what the... I guess it'll be contextual. Oh. No, go away. I touch you.
You ready for this?
Oh yeah, this flaps. Special arts. Shift. Okay. Be weird doing keyboard controls for this. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying out anything that caught my eye. Isabellard 8, thank you for the follow. Okay. Sonic Superstars and Mario Wonder. I like the only new release I have my eye on at the moment is Baldur's Gate 3, but it's been a little difficult obtaining disposable income for that. Like that's pretty much like my big purchase for myself of this year. Also, like, I've seen little of both Superstars and Wonder, apart from, like, you know, the elephant stuff and the little arts, the art direction of Superstars. I think, like, a Lego promo with that as well. Let's see, attacks, perform perfect counter. Ooh. Flash red. Alright. Get away. No, stop it. Haha.
Good.
So just a double check. I mean, maybe I'll have if I was playing with a controller, I'll probably have a little bit of an easier time, which I probably can still do. There's the only reason why I'm not using my controller is the right bumper is a little finicky. Like I dropped it, and now it's at a point where I have to press firmly on the right bumper just to make it register. Persona 3 Reload. I am currently trying to get through Persona 3 Fez that I have on my PS3 still. And that's been like a daunting experience, mainly because I keep stopping and restarting it despite making significant progress, but I'm making good headway right now. I got I'm well past the beach episode, as it were. 3 types of spell arts, HP, shield, balance. Okay. Like right now, my current hurdle with Persona 3 is the boss on the 110th floor, which I absolutely hate. Give certain spell cutscenes, okay. Good to know. So that's set the heal, crush. Alright. Antidote, cool. Alright, don't have access to antidote right away. BP, yeah. So let's turn on or off. Yeah, like some guides, like the one I used, at least to kind of help me like remember where to go. It only does like the bare like essentials of this has happened on this day and this day. Like it'll provide information for bosses, but like it won't, be that much more helpful than that. Yeah, I can understand being discouraged when something bad happens. Like the finicky, like that's the finicky thing with like the modern Persona games. Like you want to try and like get the best. Let me rephrase it. Without necessarily min-maxing, you want to try and get like the best sort of like stats and equipment and all that, but you're super limited by the activities and balancing school life and doing dungeons. Like right now, like I'm trying to get certain arcana leveled up so I can get the appropriate personas for them. Like, was it a matter of your main character's social stats not being high enough? Or just the social link not being high enough? Yeah, let's turn it off. $26 BP to spend. Oh, I can definitely get that. Just the character level. Yeah, like it could be like it's like you're getting experience, but it sometimes feels like you're not. Yeah, that's the real stickler. Like, you have to figure out what your schedule is. Like, the way I'm doing it right now is I'm only focusing on at least 2 social links at a time. So that way I can just certain days alternate between them whenever like they happen to like line up. Let's see. Yeah, let's improve these. Body control. Oh, that is great, because fatigue really is a bothersome thing. Like, I will say the further you get into the game, the less that becomes an issue, because I think it's tied to the story as it were. When I say tied to the story, I think like as you gain more like higher levels, they they take a longer time until they become fatigued. But at least like, they don't take as long to recover. Special arts. I still got 1 BP. Do you know if they'll keep the card shuffling system? Because I really hate that so much. I like how it's handled in P4 Golden. Equipment. Weekend full. Just pick normally, so that's pretty much like how Persona 4 Golden is. Because I remember I bought Persona 4, the PS2 version on PS3, expecting to just choose the cards, but nope, they kept the shuffle in. Super moves the characters get. No, I did not. Like, I tried to expose myself to upcoming games as little as possible. Sergia. I mean, from what I could gather is like they updated Persona 3 to kind of be more similar to at least Persona 5 in some ways, at least presentation. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's go fight some more monsters. I touch you.
You ready for this? Weaker than I thought.
Oh, that's great. Baton Pass was a good mechanic. And I can presume from that you can have your I sometimes can't talk, I apologize. I presume from that you can also control what your allies can do as opposed to just leaving them on auto battle.
We got enemies.
I crush you. Oh my god, that's a big boulder.
That was an easy win.
Yeah, because like being able to that was a big thing that I personally liked with 5 was you can either set them to, I think 4 as well, set them to just do their own thing or take control.
Ooh, great.
Which for boss fights you want to take control. Yeah, Fez, like you have tactics that you can assign them, but you can never control them. Unless I misunderstood something in that game. Despite how much time I put into it.
It's all over.
Like, the thing with Fez is it has like the main story with some new additions, and it has like a secondary story as an epilogue.
Be careful.
I'm trying to counter. Damn, I got wiped. That was a good thing I saved. Wait, still failed.
Be careful.
I crush you. I crush you. Oh my god, I just got one shot. They were only AI controlled. Yeah, like I ran into a hard encounter just to see if I could do it. But I mean, Crush is a pretty powerful ability, so. Oop. I didn't mean to do that. No. Jesus Christ. Like, I want to counter, but I can't. We're just gonna keep at it.
I'm not gonna lose.
Wait, no. So we're gonna make sure to take you out. Shit. God damn it. Almost got it. But they're a damage sponge. That upside down A is what's bothering me. I mean, I'm just gonna reload to say if I get one shot again.
This looks a little rough.
Oh my god, and they split? Jesus. Yeah, I'm just gonna reload to save. Just avoid that encounter. Yeah. And I won't spend AP but BP just yet.
We got enemies.
Yes. Yep. Break, shield. Yeah. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
You all right?
I mean, until I get more party members, I'm liking this combat a little bit more
We better be careful.
than First Departure, if only because Arena is not a
You all right?
a chatterbox. That also kind of turned me off with First Departure, is just how much people would not shut up during combat.
Great.
Okay, let's heal myself. No, I'm good. I mean, how was it with the original? Because like I said, like that's only only have first departure under my belt, and I never finished that one.
Weaker than I thought.
Like, it's part of what kind of keeps me from playing the Tales of series, just because I know how much like chattering goes on in combat.
We got enemies. Weaker than I thought.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Like, that seems like a solid series. Like, one I would want to get into, but again,
What am I trying to accomplish here?
there's so much talking during combat.
Father, what am I supposed to do? Father,
What am I supposed to do?
Please keep your voice down. We wouldn't want Reyna to hear us.
Yeah, but sometimes, like, depending how it's set, like,
That girl's
they-
passed out on her bed, now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
Jesus. It's the spamming of text that kind of gets a little annoying at times.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her. But you are her mother. You need to stay calm for her sake.
Stay calm? How am I supposed to stay calm? My husband is dead.
Jesus, Mom.
Wester.
Without him, what am I going to do? I still haven't told her yet. Now that he's gone, I'll have to tell her all by myself. Can you imagine having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child? I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been...
Wait, what? He's not the real child? What?
Can you imagine having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child?
That's wild.
And mine, my real daughter.
Yeah, more power to you. Like, it's... Like I said, it's more of like a me problem. So if it doesn't bother you, like, more
so
power
who
to
am
you.
I then?
I don't want to poo-poo over anyone's enjoyment.
Reyna.
Mr. Kenny,
Morning.
good morning.
What's wrong? You look tired.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I didn't mean to cause a scene like that.
It's all right. I mean, I know I must look really out of place to you all. Now that I know the whole story, it's pretty easy to see how everyone came to that conclusion.
I grew up listening to tales about the hero, you know. They talked about how the hero would appear in our time of greatest need and save our way of life. And, I mean, a lot of people are desperately in need right now, aren't they? All around the world. Having you show up just like the stories at a time like this, I just thought you had to be the one.
That makes sense.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but I was pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be the hero you wanted.
I didn't mean that, Mr. Kenny. It's not your fault. I'm the one to blame for being so easily taken in by the stories of the hero.
Stories of the Claude.
I still want to apologize, though. I really wish there's something I could do.
You don't have to worry about it. I hope you can get back to your home soon. I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I stayed here alone for a little while?
Well, okay. I hope you feel better. See you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kenny. I better get back home. Wouldn't want my mother worrying about me.
More fighting.
You ready for this? Ha! Chug! Yeah! Weaker than I thought. We better be careful. Crash! Ha! It's all over.
Make another save just in case.
Alan!
Ellen.
Hey, Raina. You're a sight for sore eyes. How have things been?
Good.
Well, great.
Back away
Alan?
slowly.
I've got good news for you, Raina. I'm finally ready.
Ready? For what?
The stage has finally been set. Or should I say, our wedding ceremony is ready.
What?
Huh? What are you saying, Alan?
What the hell?
I don't know what you're talking about, Alan. I'm not getting married to you.
You'll change your tune soon enough, Raina. Once you witness my greatness, my power.
I'm not changing anything. What happened to you, Alan?
Can't you feel it? The power that's pouring out of my body, even as we speak.
Okay, Alan, I'm gonna need you to pee in this cup. And we'll get back with you.
Alan, what happened to you?
Whatever. Take her away.
Let me go!
Fret not, my dear. Soon you won't be able to live without me. The stone has told me so.
What?
Someone get Regis! Get Westa!
Raina!
Well, well. Quite the reception.
Mom! Help me!
Alan, what is the meaning of this? Let Raina go right now!
Can't do that.
Alan, have you gone mad?
Alan?
Move out of my way, please. I will not be kind to interlopers.
Let Raina go!
Hm.
Ah!
Mom!
I will say this one last time. Get out of my way, or I will make sure everyone here regrets it dearly.
Let him through, everybody! This is not the same Alan we knew! I think he'll do what he says!
But Raina...
I'm going to be all right. Please, don't worry about me.
Huh. It would have been easier if everyone just did this the first time I asked. Off then! Get in!
Why are you doing this, Alan? This is terrible. And what you did to my mother.
Cool off in here for a while. I'll come back for you later. And don't even think about trying to escape.
I feel like the voice actor is having
Gotta
fun
get
with that
out of
role.
here.
Okay. Chest. Sweet rocking horse. Yeah, like, don't think about escaping, and yeah. Crap, I forgot to lock the door. Hell yeah, fried egg. The hell is this? Anything else? Nope. Nope, back here. Nope. Ah, this one's locked.
There's got to be a hidden exit somewhere.
Of course, the incredibly creepy statue.
There we go. Where am I? I had no idea a tunnel like this exists under the mansion. Ah! There's someone on the ground! Bosman! Are you alright?
No! Raina! Why are you here?
That's what I was gonna ask you! Oh, you're hurt.
I'll be fine. But what are you doing here, Raina?
I was taken here by Alan. He was going on about a wedding and some kind of altar.
I see. Well, Alan had me build this bizarre room inside the Salva mines for him. Guess now I know what the altar's for, I'm afraid. Something's wrong with that boy. He's got this stone, and every time he looks at it, he cracks this smile that makes him look like a madman. I was frankly too scared to go on. But when I tried to escape, this happened to me. Reyna, if you're the one he's after, you better get out of here fast.
I can't just leave you here, Bosman.
I'll be all right. I'll leave the mansion once I've rested up a bit. But you don't have that kind of luxury, Reyna.
I'm suddenly being reminded of the original heavy metal movie with the glowing rock. The glowing rock.
But
This mansion is connected to the Salva mines on the inside. You might be able to find your way back to town through there. Now get moving.
Also, here's his sword and shield. Some good jams.
we got enemies.
Bonus gauge. 3 spheres so that enemies drop trigger bonus effects. And Claw's root. Like I can only presume if I played with Claude, like we would have began on Earth, had this thing happen that brought us to this world, and we would have stumbled upon rescuing Rena. 3 bonus effects.
Weaker than I thought.
I should probably spin my PP now. Let's see. I want to have concentration. Yeah. Just clear all this off. Linear motion. Yeah. Okay. Go. Back attack.
We got enemies. Crash! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Cha! Yeah! Cha! Yeah! Cha!
Turn around, please. Turn around, please. Okay.
We got enemies. Crash! Crash!
Yes, all together.
Weaker than I thought.
Blueberry. That's something I can equip. No effect. Awesome. But yeah, more defense. I kind of blew past that. I think it was blueberries.
We got enemies. Ah, good.
I mean, putting aside my initial like gripe with the incessant talking before, I am liking this combat a little bit more, because with first departure R, regardless of how often I spam just a basic attack button, more often than not I will get hit in the process. And I don't believe there's a counter system in that game.
We got enemies.
Damn it.
It's finally over. Ooh, great!
I gotta heal up.
We better be careful. Crash! Crash!
spectacle. Yeah, I think spectacles were used to identify items in the other game. Yeah, let's keep going. Bonking more enemies.
It's finally over. You ready for this? Crash! You all right? Ooh, great!
Cool. Okay, brings me back there.
We better be careful. It's all over.
Buckler, okay. The Equip Wizard. I mean, I was gonna put it on anyway, so. Wait, okay, it's automatically turned on. Just for the sake of the demo, I'll leave it on. Make another save, then continue.
What is this place?
This isn't creepy at all.
Ah, my sweet bride. So wonderful of you to make it to our little wedding. Raina, my dear. You should know by now that you can't escape from me.
Alan, what is wrong with you? You weren't like this before.
No, I wasn't. I've changed, and I have the stone to thank for that.
Alan!
Alan!
But that's a trifle matter not worth killing yourself over. Shall we begin the ceremony? Raina! That's close enough.
So you're Alan. Let Raina go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one. I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Now then, my Raina.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy. You can't force someone into marriage like this.
What if you call this a marriage?
Force? I think you're a tad mistaken here. We are in love with each other. Love with each other. Love.
Love. True love.
Alan?
Love with... Oh no!
He's gonna explode.
Mr. Kenny!
He did explode.
Damn
The
it!
hell did he turn into?
Look out!
Oh, this really is like that one,
Don't let your guard down.
I'm not gonna lose.
that one segment from the heavy metal movie. Controls which character? Oh, wow. Nope, too late. Get away! No! No! Get away! Jesus. There we go.
Thanks.
No, get away, no.
Take this.
Try and counter. There we go. Aha! Get wrecked.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Can't believe we had to carry Claude.
Whoa!
Air slash, okay.
Raina, are you all right?
Yeah.
What happened to this guy, Raina?
I don't know. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed by something.
But people don't just turn into this kind of monster. What's going on here?
This kind of monster. This very specific kind of monster.
Alan, you were such a good person, too.
Raina,
Why did this have to happen? Alan!
he's still breathing.
Where am I? Huh? Raina, why are you here?
Alan! You're back!
What do you mean? Oh, my head's spinning. I feel like I've been stuck in a dream for days.
I guess that stone was what caused all this trouble. Once it's gone, that was enough to turn him back to normal.
I'm so happy for you.
Let's go back to the mansion. We can figure everything out over there.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
Wow. I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago that you sent me the order. Now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
It must have been that stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
I think you're right about that. The first time I saw that stone, it was like something swelled up inside my head. I felt like I could literally do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone else was to do my bidding. I don't remember much after that, but I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what it felt like at that single moment.
I find it more surprising that no one thought it weird that he was demanding a secret underground altar to be made.
Alan.
It's like, oh, that Alan.
Raina, I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but I feel terrible for doing those things to you.
Don't feel bad, Alan. Besides, you're back to normal, and I know the real Alan would never do anything like that.
Thank you.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Raina.
Yeah.
I need to go explain what happened to everyone in Salva. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
Raina!
Well, looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Raina's life not once, but twice now.
Oh, no. I hardly did anything worth thanking me for.
So is that what started this whole little episode? That little stone he found in the Salva mines?
That's the only explanation I can think of. When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back to normal.
First you go mad, then you transform into a monster. That stone almost reminds me of the sorcery globe.
Yes, it does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are related somehow.
The sorcery globe.
That's just something that popped into my mind anyway.
It sounds like the town of Salva is in an uproar right now. As if Alan didn't cause enough chaos, rumors about the hero have made it over there as well.
I'm sorry. I know you had warned me about that.
Do not take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Raina's life. Still, the story has spread too far now. Hiding it any longer will prove to be very impractical.
I see.
Would you mind investigating the sorcery globe for us, Mr. Kenny? I know this is an awfully selfish request, but frankly, I cannot think of anyone more fitting for the task. I as well believe Alan's fit of madness has something to do with the sorcery globe. If you could save him, then perhaps you could do yet more for us.
Mr. Kenny?
All right, I'll do it.
You will?
But first, let me just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile, you know?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kenny. We will help you out as best we can.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
Could you take me with you, Mr. Kenny?
Raina?
You heard what the mayor just said. I want to help out as best I can.
But Reina, it's going to be dangerous.
I fully understand that, but I just know I will be of some help to you along the way. You don't know very much about this land, do you, Mr. Kenny? So you're gonna need some kind of guide in your travels. I could at least provide you with that, right?
I suppose so, yes, but... Come on, Mayor, help me out here.
That's right, Mr. Kenny. Why don't you take her along if that's what she wants?
Mayor.
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous asset on the road. Please, think it over some.
Okay, I got it. But get your mom's permission first, Reina. I'm not gonna let you come with me unless she gives the green light.
Yeah, I know.
I like Claude.
In that case, you should probably head for Cross first. That's a pretty large town, so I'm sure you'll find some leads there. Take care on your way home, Reina. It's starting to get chilly, so don't catch cold now.
Oh, I'll be all right. My house is right over there, you know.
But it's so far away.
I'm not being a burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
Listen,
Yes?
Oh, Reina, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Have a good night.
Ah, welcome back, Reina.
Hi, Mom.
Friendship level has changed. What does that mean?
Mom, listen.
What is it?
Mr. Kenny said he'll go check out the sorcery globe for us.
Oh, really?
Really, but that's not all. I was thinking about going along with him.
Reina, why would you want to do that?
I thought the journey might be too much for him to handle by himself. I mean, he doesn't know a thing about this world.
But Reina...
No. Please, Mom. I have to tell you, I know all about...
Pardon my intrusion so late, my dear. Westa, could I have a word with you, please?
Certainly.
I'm gonna get some fresh air outside.
I need to go see if I can open those chests. Hell yeah. Yeah. Money, money, money. Well, it told me to come right here. Like, what was the point of that?
Still, no dice. Guess I'm too far out of range. Damn it.
Mr. Kenny, are you having trouble sleeping?
Oh, Raina. No, I just, what are you still doing up?
Well, I told my mother I'm going and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so. Did she say no?
I will be right back. I had to get up and stretch for a bit.
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came by.
Oh,
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
a reason? What do you mean?
My mom, she's not my real mother. I don't think either of them realize I know, but I overheard them discussing it a long time ago.
Oh, really? So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
What about the mom you have now? West is the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you. What about her feelings?
I love her. She's the only mother I have.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from? But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me. I'm not going with you because I want to leave my village. I'm going because one day I will come back here again. It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this up.
No, it's...
Good night.
Take care of Raina for us, Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Be careful out on the road.
Of course. I'll be fine as long as Mr. Kenny is with me.
I suppose so.
Raina.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be back soon. Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say hello again, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Come back soon. Okay, Raina? Thanks, Lucian. Remember to be a good boy, all right? Okay.
Go on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we have to. You'd want to reserve enough time for the trip to Cross, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
So the first thing to do is visit the King of Cross at the castle, right?
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction. You'll be able to gather the latest information on what's going on from him.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Let's go then, Raina.
See you later, Mom.
Take care, Raina. If things get tough, you're welcome back here anytime you want. Don't forget that this is your home.
I won't forget it. Goodbye, Mom.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Kenny.
Thank you, sir.
All right. A fast travel.
Here they come!
We got enemies. That was an
That was
easy
easier
win.
than I thought.
We got enemies.
We can win this! I hope. Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. Whoa! We can win this!
We got enemies.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. Be careful.
We got enemies. It's all
That's
over.
one for us.
Private actions. Ooh. So, quick heal. Ooh. I, whoa. Kinda like this one better. Alright, save. How much money do we have? Close to $1 grand. Let's see about any equipment we can get.
easier than I thought.
We better be careful.
Be careful. That's
It's
one
all
for
over.
us.
I didn't expect we would arrive this late.
This place looks deserted.
There's an inn I know nearby. Let's stay there for the night and we'll visit the castle tomorrow.
Why, it's Raina! You've been quite a stranger lately.
Sorry I haven't been around, Aunt Rachel. How are things going?
Oh, as well as always, I'd say. Oh, found a new man, did you? Worrying Westa to no end, no doubt.
He's not my boyfriend.
Well, you didn't have to shout it like that.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you're in luck. I've got a lovely vacant room just for the two of you. How about I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my niece on her special night.
Jesus.
I told you already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
Not at all, huh?
Come to think of it, Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any particular destination in mind.
I see.
Well, make yourselves comfy.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Take care of Raina for me, all right?
Yes, of course. By the way, I couldn't help but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
You mean Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
His full name's Diaz Flack. He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago, and because of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I make one request, though?
What is it?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney. It just makes me feel weird when I call you Reyna.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Well, let's get ready for bed then. It's getting late.
Looks like it. Good night, Claude.
Good night, Reyna.
DS.
Well, how did things go?
Ada.
We had a great night's sleep, Aunt Rachel. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you know that's not what I meant.
Good grief.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That man, he had 3 eyes.
Tian Shinhan in a wig. Man, look at the level disparity between us. Hopefully Claude will catch up soon.
This is the front desk for the audience chamber.
This is the place. I'll write our names in for you.
Ah, I see you're here on behalf of Mayor Regis of Alia.
Yes, sir. I'd like to have an audience as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to look around the castle until the time comes.
That would be great. Thank you. We're in, Claude.
Oh my goodness, so much to look out for. Subs encounter for all tax payments. Oh. Prince Clauser. Painting of the Prince Clauser T. Cross, who was known for sneaking out of the castle to cause trouble. Interesting reputation. That virile visage bears an uncanny resemblance to someone. Oh, got a portrait for him. Oop. Got the sticky key warning. Your turn has come up, and please enter.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Just remember to be careful.
And remember, that ring does not go on the finger.
Pardon me?
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
Ah, it's you, Reyna. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful than what I've heard from Regis.
I'm glad to see you in good spirits, sire.
Oh, there's no need for formalities, Reyna. What can I do for you today?
Yes, sire. We have begun to conduct an investigation into the sorcery globe. As part of that, we were wondering if Your Majesty could give us whatever information on the globe and its properties that you currently possess.
Heavens, you're the one conducting this investigation?
Yes, sire, and we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
Well, if that be the case, then it wouldn't do to hold anything back from you.
I was gonna auto advance from this. Let's see.
I am afraid we know very little about the machinations of the sorcery globe ourselves. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say we know nothing at all.
Haven't you sent a team to investigate it?
I have, but unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at this point. I don't need to remind you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide lately. However, the exact cause of this activity remains a total mystery even to us.
Have you given any thought to the idea that the sorcery globe is behind all this?
Well, without some kind of evidence to back up that theory, it is difficult to be 100% sure about anything. I hear that people and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle in El Kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given on the scope of the battle or the number of casualties incurred as a result.
Are there any ships right now that can take us to El?
There are, but they have been strictly regulated. Wild rumors have a way of spreading quickly during wartime, needless to say. To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information about the sorcery globe.
I see.
That's why we've decided to enlist the help of any willing adventurers in the area.
That explains all of the adventurers we saw in town.
I hardly need to remind you, Reyna, that your investigation into the sorcery globe is an extremely dangerous endeavor. If it were up to me, I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation immediately.
Don't worry, I'll be all right. I have Mr. Kenny on my side here.
Oh, so you have that much faith in his strength? In any case, it looks like you could do with some better equipment.
Here, His Majesty has granted you a travel permit, along with a small parting gift.
Okay.
But Your Majesty...
I mean, you couldn't
Please,
couldn't
take
add
it.
another zero onto
It's a
that.
perfectly fitting payment for helping us root out the cause of this cataclysm.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
If you're traveling to the El Kingdom, the interim transport ship departing from Kurik would be best.
Thank you for your generous support, Your Majesty.
I hardly even opened my mouth.
It's not just you. Even I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
So how much money we got total now? 750. Okay.
What is the meaning of this? I believe I procured this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me!
Stole? Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to stealing?
Enough of your crap! Hand it over or you're dead!
What's with that guy?
Reina?
Can I help you?
Who the hell's this little brat?
Is that how you should treat a lady? I don't think so.
What was that?
You really need to learn to be more gentle when talking to others.
What? Don't you lecture me about my damn manners, kid!
Jesus Christ.
How pathetic. The only time you can act tough is when you're against someone weaker than yourself.
What? I'll kill you, you little...
The escalation.
If you want to pick a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
You're gonna pay for this!
Eh. I like how even a dog stopped to watch all
Hopefully
this.
that taught him something. I was quite surprised, really, to see someone like you step in.
Well, it was pretty obvious that he was in the wrong. But I was much more impressed by what you did. You must be really strong.
Oh, hardly. Hardly.
Oh, no need to thank me.
You didn't even do anything.
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
How did you know that?
I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about two people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
But how did you know that was us?
I wondered what made that pair so special, so I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
That's, pretty impressive.
I have some information that I believe you will appreciate. Without going into too many details, I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago. Supposedly, this map shows the way to an ancient treasure hidden inside a certain cave. Would you be interested in joining me as I explore the cave?
I don't think we have the time for a treasure hunting expedition right now.
Oh? Are you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal. Well, would you like to come along?
Sounds like fun. Let's take the offer.
Ah, I knew you'd come around. My name is Celine Jules. I'm a treasure hunting enthusiast. Now then, let me show you the map one more time. See this? First, we'll set off for the Cross Cave, which lies east of Cross.
Cross Cave? You mean that natural cave? Everyone knows that place.
Indeed, it's the very one.
I would have thought that anything worth excavating in there was long gone by now.
Well, supposedly this map just recently came to light for the first time.
Wow.
Right. Let's make sure we have all the equipment we need before we depart.
I could get used to having you two around.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Did you say something?
No, I didn't. Let's get going.
Man, pick a lane, Claude. Item creation. Okay. Blast. What does that do? That's dope. Swap it out for now. But more importantly,
The enemy, is it?
We got enemies.
How about this?
I'd say that was 8 out of 10. Here they come.
Seems like a fight is in order.
I'd say that was
Finally
8 out of
over.
10.
Seems like a fight is in
Here
order.
they come.
no. Shit. Like I was able to counter.
I can't let it end here.
Bruh.
Thanks. Thanks for that. It hurts.
Sorry. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Miss Lily Viscar.
Bruh.
help me?
Got it. Son of a... Bruh.
It hurts. I can't move. Ugh.
What is this fight?
We better be careful. You've done it. Heal. This isn't good.
Thanks.
Good grief.
Is it over?
The power!
What? What you want?
There's no way around
Here
it.
they come!
That cat's climbing all over me.
It's all over. thought.
The enemy, is it?
Here they come!
It's all
That was
over.
easier than I thought. Here they come!
We better be careful. I'm glad everyone's safe.
Whoa! Here they come!
The enemy, is it?
You all right?
Hurt?
Bear with me, I got two kittens on my lap wanting to play. Laser beams.
Here they come.
Seems like a fight is in order.
That was an
That was
easy
easier
win.
than I thought.
Honey, what are you doing? May just run out just to go shopping for recovery items. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. I forgot how the fast shovel. Okay. Oh, don't climb on me. Come on. Go back on the recliner. You too. Okay, let's stock up. Probably not enough to get any here, so we'll just go back. Save. Hmm. Claws. In my leg. I'll distract them.
There's no way around it.
Be careful. Not too
I'm
shabby.
glad everyone's safe.
Whoa.
Need to get down there somehow.
The
I
enemy.
say somehow, I know where I gotta go.
It's finally over.
Already?
We can win this.
We got enemies.
That was easier than I thought.
The enemy, is it?
We got enemies.
We can win this.
The enemy, is it?
Thanks.
You all right?
It's over. Already?
Right back. Alrighty. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
wasn't unexpected.
Here they come.
The enemy, is it?
That was easier than I thought. Here they come.
The enemy, is it?
We can win this.
We got enemies. We
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. Whoa!
Dead end. Do we make a wrong turn somewheres? Looks like it. All that's there is that weird rock formation. The map says there's supposed to be a treasure room up ahead. You think that's a fake? Oh, it couldn't be. By the way, Reina? Yes? You can use healing spells, right? How do those work? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I just woke up one day and I could cast them. Like you do. I think that's called puberty. There aren't any healing symbols in the field of symbology, you know. Oh, no, I didn't know. Good talk. This map was expensive too. Should we search for another path? I suppose we'll have to. Celine, would you mind if I had a look at that map? Isn't there something written here? It's kind of small, but I think it's talking about spells or something. You're right. It's pretty faded, but it's definitely there. Why don't we do what it says then? We might as well give it a shot. Just hold that thought. Let me go over to that other weird rock formation. Katu, Barata, Nixon. A passageway. Ho ho ho. We did it. Let's go. I don't know if it'll end once I hit the 3-hour mark. Strange, there's nothing in this treasure chest. Freak!
You ready for this?
We can win this.
It's a monster box. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
Help me.
Come on. Really? Jesus. Faster heal. Also, yeah. Oh yeah, you got meteor bomb. Laser beam. I mean, you cast that whenever. Quick improvement. Oh man, spending my points too soon. Well, if I die again, I can get another chance. You mother Hubbard. Oof. At least the heal thing's still back here. Let's go for this one. Ancient text.
Bingo! Here it is.
This is it?
What the heck is that?
It looks like an eggplant and a peach?
I think it's some kind of ancient text. I wonder what it says.
How sad. This is beyond my deciphering ability. I guess we have no choice but to take this back to my home and consult with the Elder.
Well, that or find a linguist. Otherwise, we've hit a dead end.
Very true.
AA device. Jewel. Okay. There is power in Jewel recalls a memory of Star Ocean. Ah, interesting. Ah, cool. Like assist fighters. So... set to 3. That's weird. Kind of want to open the rest, but I'm sure they'll all be monsters. I'm gonna make a save and we'll find out. You know, for as much as I lamented the combat for First Departure R, this is kind of making me want to go back, like revisit that game again, and put in a more earnest effort. Ooh. But not before I finish Persona 3 Fez. Mass deposit of pyroxene, undisturbed since time immemorial. Many treasure hunters set their sights on its riches, and just as many lose their lives along the way. Cool. Sweet. Make another save. Let's get the funk out of here. Can I just get out of here faster? Let's see.
We can win this.
That was an easy win.
Too weak.
Whoa!
Ooh, purple chest.
You ready for this?
We can win this. Oh,
That was an easy win.
10 minutes left. That's cool. See how far we can get. Oh, blackberries. Bam, blam. Let's just get out of here. Like there may be a few more treasure chests, but I'm kind of wanting to escape. Plus, I gotta put food out for
You
the
two
cats.
have been a lot of help to me, so let me thank you both.
Oh, not at all. Our little expedition didn't turn up anything on the sorcery globe, though.
This is new. So it was the sorcery globe that you two have been fussing about.
I mean, why didn't we discuss that beforehand?
Well, yes. That's why we were thinking about traveling to the El Kingdom. I know! How about joining us, Celine?
Reina?
I mean, having you and your symbology on our side, I figured that could really help us out.
I could certainly give it some thought.
Really?
Certainly. But I wonder if this is really what you want.
Continue traveling?
Of course! We'd love to have you along.
Well, in that case, I think I will take you up on the offer.
Wonderful! Aren't you glad, Claude?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, how about we return to our original plan then? We'll need to head to Kurik.
Hooray! Up. And that's it. Yeah, like I said, I may go back to First Departure R and give that more of an earnest playthrough. And maybe I'll eventually get this once it comes out, and I have money. I'm gonna take me a little hour break, and I will come back with a different game, something a little more spoopy, because it's Friday the 13th. Well, I should probably adjust everyone's expectations in that it's very much the game is called Observation, and it's very much a slow burn of a game. Like, you can consider it a walking simulator, if there was any walking, because you mainly control an AI computer that bops around between closed circuit cameras and a little drone. But I played it once before some time ago and I enjoyed it. I want to replay it again to pick up on some collectible things that I missed out on. Plus, it's a really it's a neat little story. I enjoyed it. I think it should be seen by more people to at least check it out for themselves. I don't think I'll be able to play it all in one sitting, but yeah, I'll play through. I'll probably do at least, if not the same amount of time I did with this, a little less, because I may just pass out falling asleep because I'm just so exhausted from working. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you later.